G'day and welcome back to SPORTSCOB. We are here for the ANZAC Day round, Roosters versus Dragons. And after what was a disappointing Titans v Dragons outing, I'm back representing my regular Sydney club, the trifecta, Sydney FC, Sydney Sixers, Sydney Swans and Sydney Roosters. That is not a trifecta, that's a quaddie. But enough betting talk. Before I need to insert a gambling aware statement, let's get into today's fixture. It's such a historic fixture. It's the game that I look forward to the most as a rugby league fan, not even as a Roosters fan. As a rugby league fan, it is such a historic day. I can't wait to pay tributes to all of those who have paid the ultimate sacrifice before us. There's lots of activities and pre-match entertainment, so let's get straight into it. Yeah. Dummy. We're going to do what we haven't been able to do in the previous years, which is try a bit of two up.
We all good?
No.
Head. Two heads.
Well, plenty of winners and, dare I say it, plenty more losers as well. But it's all in the spirit of ANZAC Day. That's to get you up and about. I've also donated to receive a rosemary in honour of those who are currently serving and who have served. So let's pop that on here and then let's get in the stadium. So it turns out it's actually the Australian Defence Force against the Kiwi Defence Force, and Australia's up 8-0. This is super cool. Well, congratulations New Zealand on taking out the ANZAC Defence Force Cup. That was a strong second half performance. Australia had no answers. We applaud your ongoing commitment to defending your respective countries. As we now turn our attention towards the pre-match traditions and ceremonies that will take place very shortly. Before the Roosters and Dragons, of course. Closing in on kickoff, we have a bit of fixture analysis to do. So the Roosters currently last. Yes, that's right, they are last on the table. They haven't been playing like it, but inconsistency has been their absolute downfall so far this season. Basically, when I tip the Roosters, they lose. When I don't tip them against the Panthers and the Broncos away, they somehow pull one out of the fire. Conversely, against the Dragons team, who started poorly this season but are finding their feet, I think there's nothing that's going to separate this. I'm going to go Roosters by 2, purely just because it's ANZAC Day. Just the pure occasion. Surely they get up. I know the Roosters love a bit of ANZAC Day. Everyone loves a bit of ANZAC Day. And I reckon Angus Crichton to win the ANZAC Day Cup medal. Although James Tedesco, 100 games captained, you never know. But I'm going Roosters by 2. I'm feeling a bit of 14-12 action, low scoring. We could get a bit of weather. Weather's not off the table as well. But I'm going Roosters by 2. Calm at Chookies. absolute chills. Come on, Roosters. Down the Chuggies! Get stuck into him! It's already on. Oh, yes! Yes! Nice flick hand. Soup back on the inside to Sando, back it up. He crosses for the first.
Long ball.
Yeah. Towards it. I didn't even throw the dummy. One of the easiest sidesteps you'll ever see. Thanks for coming. No worries, Sando. Sando's gone to the bin, and out of nowhere, this game has become slightly interesting. And looks like Savala's going to take it. There you go. Oh, Guffo has been done twice with the dummy. Not much defence going on back there, Guffo. Roosters. And Savala with it. What a day Sando's having. Scores a couple, then kicks one that Teddy can run on to. He's about to go down, puts the kick in, does a bit of the splits, and Teddy's on it. Teddy going blindside on the fifth and last. Too strong. Way too strong. Hugo Savala's first in the tricolours. He puts him through a hole. Teddy passes it to Savala. Teddy's off for his first. First of many in the red, white and blue. Here come the Roosters, the best we've ever seen. East to win. Sando! On your Sando! ANZAC Cup staying in Bondi for the third year in a row. Bloody get around, ain't going anywhere. JT's daddy! Baby! On your Blakey. Roosters! Roosters! Yes, all the fellas, all the boys getting around him. Bloody this team. Woo! The Chooky Dooks have done it again on ANZAC Day. Third year straight, and they have blown the dragons away. They've slain the dragon, sword to scale. They've put the chain around them. They've banished them to the dungeon for another season. And what a performance. That is what you call a breakout performance from none other than Sandon Smith. Wins the ANZAC Day medal, as he rightly should have. That performance was one for the ages. He set it up. He was right on track from the very beginning with a try. He backed it up with a double. He had multiple assists, and he's the deserving winner of the ANZAC Day medal. My word, if the Roosters can continue to string along performances like that, I'm not ruling out finals contention. I know we've been so incredibly inconsistent, like I mentioned before, but if that's the performance that's going to turn a leaf in this season, then I'm all for it. I think we'll give it a red-hot crack, and I think all the Roosters need to take a look at that and set that as their new benchmark. They actually strung together all those passes, all those little tip-ons, those quick offloads, those quick hands-on passes. They weren't forward passes or errors or fumbles, knock-ons, out-of-bounds, whatever. If they can continue to string together those attacking performances and continue to refine our attacking structure, then the sky's the limit. I don't see why the Roosters can't be a top 8 team. But anyway, before I get ahead of myself, if I haven't already, up the Chookies! Up the mighty ANZAC Day Chooks. What a performance. That is the Bondi Spirit. The Bondi Blue will be absolutely proud of that one. And I'll see you all in the next one. East to win.